Hey you guys, today we are talking all about practical tips for staying healthy. Now if you're anything like me, especially during this time of year, I am constantly stressed about catching a cold or my kids getting sick. I don't think anything causes me more stress than that when my kids are sick. So today we're talking about 5 practical tips that you can do that are pretty easy, that don't take a lot of time, that really dramatically support your immune system or help to keep you healthier. So the first one, super simple, you've probably heard it 1,000 times, but it's wash your hands. So evidence suggests that just washing your hands with soap and water after using the restroom can cut respiratory infections by up to 25%. So just after you go to the bathroom, that's only, a few times a day, right? So especially if you have little kids, make sure that they're washing their hands. Respiratory infections are actually one of the leading causes of death for children under 5. And so make sure, especially with those little ones, that they're washing their hands consistently throughout the day. Not only can it affect and protect against respiratory infections, but washing your hands can also protect against cold and flu by removing those different common viruses that are spread through coughing, sneezing, through touch. So think about it. How many times do you tell your kids, oh, cover your mouth when they're coughing or when they're sneezing? Then they go and grab the door. Well, who touches the doorknob, right? So germs can spread so easily. So it's really important washing your hands with soap and water numerous times throughout the day. This is something that I've implemented with my family at home. Anytime we're out and about in public, we go run errands, we go to church, we go even just to pick my kids up from preschool, the first thing we do is wash their hands. So I have a few different things that I use. One, we use the Waterless Thieves hand sanitizer, and of course our Thieves foaming hand soap. The foaming hand soap, I have at every sink in my whole entire house, and then I have the hand sanitizer in my car, accessible to my kids anytime they need it, at the diaper bag, and then in numerous different locations throughout my house. So I have it on my kitchen counter, on my dining table, and upstairs in their bathroom. So anytime that is in question, we are always constantly washing our hands. Tip number 2 is to get more sleep. So when your body is running off of little sleep, it makes fewer proteins that help to fight against infection and inflammation. So when you're getting less sleep, you're doing your body a huge disservice. Sleep is actually a restorative act as well. So you'll notice when you're tired or when you're sick, you will actually sleep a lot more, and that's because your body needs that time to recover and restore itself to its optimal nutrition. So make sure you're sleeping enough times or enough hours in the night. For everyone, it's different. I know some people need 8 hours. Some people can run off of 6 and be totally fine. So find what works for you, but make sure that you're not cutting that corner. I know, especially in the winter months, it can be hard. There's so many different things going on, but make sure that you're taking time to get proper sleep. What's also great is Young Living has great great products that can help to create that relaxing environment. So the first one that I love, and this is my personal favorite, is Peace and Calming Roll-On. I roll it on my neck and shoulders and my feet every night before bed. But you can also use lavender, cedarwood, and you can diffuse them. So you don't have to apply them topically. Diffuse them in your room to really create that calming, restorative environment before you go to bed. And number 3 is to stress less. So when we're stressed, your body's immune system and its ability to fight off infection and viruses, bacteria, is reduced because that stress hormone lowers the number of white blood cells, which is what helps to fight off foreign bodies. So stress is actually lowering your immune system. And when you think about it, how many times have you been stressed getting ready for a big trip, or maybe you're moving and you're trying to pack up your house, or I know every college student around finals week seems to have a cold, and that's because your body's immune system is stressed, if you will, during those times. So try to stress less, and there's a ton of tips for this. Meditation, taking time for yourself, making sure you're taking care of yourself in a proper way. But products like Stress Away, Cope by Eva, and Northern Lights Black Spruce really help to create that relaxing and unwinding environment when it's been a long day. So during times of stress, make sure that you're taking care of yourself and taking time to really decompress after those long days. The 4th one is to get good nutrition. One of the first things that I do when I start noticing my kids with a cold symptom or things like that is I will cut their amount of sugar that they are intaking. So cutting sugar out of their diet as much as possible. Sugar can actually suppress your immune system, and when you eat high amounts of sugar, your immune system's ability to respond to challenges is dramatically decreased for several hours. So really reducing the number or the amount of sugar that you're taking in every day in your diet is going to really help to support your immune system to run optimally. And make sure that your diet also consists of vitamins and minerals and a balanced diet of all different types of things so that you're getting different sources of vitamin C, E, vitamin B to help protect yourself. And I will tell you, I've noticed the biggest difference when I cut my kids' sugar intake. I can see the biggest difference in how their body responds to that. And if you think about it, when do your kids get sick? I don't know about you, but my kids usually get sick the first or second week of November, right after Halloween, when they've had all this candy, right after the holidays, when they've had a ton of sugar. And so cutting sugar or limiting sugar in your diet is going to play a really big role in how your body responds to illnesses. And the last one is to take your supplements. So optimally, we want our nutrition to be balanced, and ideally optimal nutrition would be coming all from our diet. But sometimes we need to fill the gaps, and sometimes we need to supplement. And I think everyone should supplement. So some of the supplements that we would recommend are with vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and you can get Young Living supplements that are Super C. So Super C is a great vitamin C supplement. We have it in a chewable or in just a tablet. Master Formula is a good overall vitamin mineral supplement that you can take every day that's really going to give you that added optimal health benefits. And then on top of that is ImmuPro. ImmuPro is a really great supplement, especially for this time of year. You can take it as needed or as a preventative. But there's so many different supplements that you can take to really help to support optimal health and to support your immune system. So these are really practical, easy tips. Again, the first one, wash your hands. 2, sleep, get more sleep. 3, stress less. 4 is get good nutrition. And 5 is to take supplements. So comment below if you have any tips and tricks that you use at this time of year to really up your immune system's game so that we can all learn from each other and really try hard to stay healthier this season. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.